What's going on, guys? Radio Graffiti here, and today I want to talk to you guys about the future of the MCU. Now, as we all know, Marvel's been a little hit or miss more than usual lately. Ever since Avengers Endgame, we've been getting a lot of mid, a lot of trash, and a couple of diamonds in the rough. Really, I would say since Avengers Endgame, the only ones I'd consider even somewhat decent would be Doctor Strange 2, Spider-Man No Way Home, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Loki is okay if you want to count the Disney Plus shows, but the rest of it, it's pretty mid or trash. Marvel's been doing really terrible lately. Ant-Man 3 bombed at the box office, had terrible reviews, and The Marvels was the biggest flop of 2023, which is saying something because that's the same year that The Flash and Indiana Jones came out. Good lord, that movie bombed horribly. But yes, we get it. Let's talk about the future of the MCU. As we know, we have Deadpool 3 coming up. It's moving at a slug's pace to finally get to the movie theaters. I feel like we're all just waiting for Deadpool and Wolverine to hit cinemas. We still got another month to go, and we're almost there, boys. This might just be the biggest Marvel project since Doctor Strange 2. This feels truly like a Spider-Man No Way Home or Avengers Infinity War level movie. You got Hugh Jackman back. There's lots of rumors about certain cameos in this movie. A lot of the Fox characters are rumored to appear in here. We'll see if that's true. They're not showing very much footage from the actual movie. A lot of the trailers and TV spots is just a lot of the same footage we've already seen. So Deadpool 3, I have high hopes for. I think that's going to be probably the best MCU movie / project we get for a while. And then we got Agatha, the villain from WandaVision, a TV show that came out 3 years ago. I can't help but wonder who cares about this shit. I mean, seriously, WandaVision came out 3 years ago. Any hype or excitement anybody had about any future projects is already pretty much dead. I mean, who cares anymore? Of all the characters in the Marvel Universe, why is Agatha getting a Disney Plus show? I think even Vision is getting a show as well, too. All these years later. I feel like Disney is really cheapening the MCU by greenlighting all these mid-ass Disney Plus shows that nobody cares about. Speaking of that, we have Ironheart coming out as well. Remember the little girl from Black Panther 2? Yep, she's apparently got a Disney Plus show coming out. I don't know who cares about that either. They can just go ahead and cancel that right now. It's going to be the first TV show ever to have 0 viewers. But on the bright side, we have Daredevil Born Again. Now, I'm hesitant on this show because it's Disney, but I think the Netflix Daredevil is the greatest superhero live-action TV show we've ever had. I think it's better than The Boys, Gen V, Arrow, The Flash, any of them. It's top tier. I love it. Better than any Disney Plus show we've ever had, that's for sure. But I don't know if Disney can do Daredevil justice. They got a lot of the same cast from the Netflix show, so we'll see. I have high hopes. I'm excited that Frank Castle is coming back, and he's going to be played by John Bernthal. We shall see. I have high hopes. Deadpool 3 and Daredevil are really the only things MCU I'm looking forward to that's coming up recently. Now, speaking of movies, we have Captain America Brave New World, aka Captain America 4. I don't have much interest in this movie right now. I mean, yeah, it's easy to say because there's no trailer, but, I mean, let's address the elephant in the room here. Sam Wilson as Captain America? Seriously? I mean, I was fine with Steve giving him the shield at the end of Endgame because I was like, oh, you know, that's okay. We can just kind of imagine Sam Wilson having his little adventures with Bucky as Captain America and Bucky has his little sidekick. Okay, whatever. But you guys actually want to make a movie about this guy? We'll see what you got. I'm open to it, but I feel like the MCU didn't do a very good job at setting him up to be Captain America. They introduced him in Captain America the Winter Soldier, and that's really the first and only time I've ever cared about the character. Because outside of that movie, he's basically just Captain America's little sidekick. He has like no storylines that are very interesting. There's nothing to his character. He's just a very bland, generic MCU character. He's just there to tell his quips and do the action scenes, you know? I know they tried to give him a Disney Plus show, but just because you give him a show doesn't automatically mean it works. I still don't really buy him as Captain America, and it's kind of hard for me to envision anybody but Steve Rogers playing Captain America, because you cast it so well, Phase 1 and Phase 2 for all your characters. I mean, Chris Evans as Captain America, Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. These are all iconic castings. They've literally carried the MCU for years, since the beginning. Without Cap and Iron Man, who even cares about the MCU? And that's showing nowadays. How many times have we heard people talk about, oh, the MCU is dead, the MCU is done, the MCU should have ended after Endgame? They didn't really prepare the MCU very well for Steve and Tony to leave. And here we are now. It feels like we're left up with a bunch of characters we barely know, when in reality we've known these characters for over a decade now. And I feel like Marvel even has little confidence in Anthony Mackie as Captain America because they're now introducing Red Hulk and some other characters in this movie. So I was like, why are you stuffing Sam Wilson's first movie as Captain America with all these different characters? I don't know. We shall see, but as of right now, I'm not looking too forward to the movie, but we'll see. I'm open to it. We have Thunderbolts also coming up, featuring a lot of Disney Plus characters and a bunch of sidekicks. I don't really know where this one's going. It might be interesting, depending on what the tone of it, if they make it more of a Captain America, the Winter Soldier kind of vibe. But as far as the characters themselves, really, outside of Yelena and Bucky, I don't really care about any of these guys. I mean, David Harbour's character, I don't even remember his name. Then you got the off-brand Captain America guy from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I don't remember his name either. Then Ghost. Who cares about this character? She was alright as a villain, I guess. Better than some of the worst, but nowhere near the best. I don't know. It's still early to tell for a lot of these films, but just looking at it from this point of view, today, 2024, it's not looking good. We got Fantastic Four, which might be decent. I mean, Marvel's tried multiple times to make Fantastic Four happen, and it's failed pretty much every time. I actually don't think the old ones were that bad. I mean, the one that came out in 2005 and Rise of the Silver Surfer, they were cheesy as hell and they're really dumb, but I mean, the casting was on point. Hot take, that cast was even better than the cast we have now for Fantastic Four. But yeah, Fantastic Four, a team I don't think many people really care about nowadays. Everyone just kind of wants to see, I feel like, Justice League and the Avengers and Teen Titans. Those are kind of like the big superhero teams. And the X-Men. We've been waiting on the X-Men for so long, man. When is that going to come out? I feel like it's been like a decade we've been waiting on the MCU to finally have the X-Men. And here we are with Fantastic Four and Ironheart. Are you kidding me? Blade has been in production hell for years. Several years. I highly doubt Mahershala Ali will even play his character by the time this movie or TV show actually comes out. Whatever it is. It's gone through so many rewrites that it seems like it's had just a complete disaster of a production. I don't know of any Marvel project that's had this much of a disaster coming out. It's just delay after delay after delay. It's just nothing's going right with this. So yeah. Major red flags all around. This is the Flash 2.0. Remember how much of a disaster that was for DC? We have Avengers 4 and 5. It's kind of early to say anything about this. I'm sure as some of the stuff they have coming up, they'll kind of set up the Avengers, but as of right now, who are the Avengers? Who's really going to be hyped to see Doctor Strange and Captain Marvel? Is Spider-Man even going to be in it? No Way Home came out 3 years ago. Where's Spider-Man 4? No Way Home went in with everyone forgetting Peter Parker. So is he even Spider-Man anymore? Like, what's going on with that? I don't know. He's one of your biggest characters. Is Thor going to be in Avengers 4 or 5? Hell, is Kang even going to be in these movies? I thought this was called Kang Dynasty at some point. And now they gotten rid of Jonathan Majors. So I don't know. It's just like, Tony's dead. Steve's gone. They still haven't said if he's actually dead or not. He's just old. I don't know where he is. Hulk is a pussy little bitch. Hawkeye got replaced by a little girl. Thor is a joke, which is sad because he was like, I feel should have been the new leader of the MCU with Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. leaving. Kind of makes sense for Thor, Hulk, and Hawkeye to kind of lead some of the new team with Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Nobody really likes Captain Marvel, so that wasn't going to work. Yeah, I don't know, man. Am I tripping? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. I'm just not feeling a lot of the stuff the MCU has coming up. Really, the only thing I'd say I'm interested in is Deadpool 3, Daredevil, and I'm a little interested in Fantastic Four, just to see if they can finally do his characters any justice. I think Deadpool 3 is going to be the biggest movie of 2024. You got Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine. You got Wade Wilson coming into the MCU. Tons of cameos are more than likely going to happen, which doesn't make the movie good, but it makes it exciting for the time. And all the jokes, I'm sure, are going to be hilarious about that. If the rumors are true about all the Fox characters coming in. A lot of those movies kept secret. It kind of reminds me of Avengers Endgame. Really kept that movie very hush-hush. They showed little to nothing in the promotional material for it. So yeah, what are you guys looking forward to? Did I miss anything? What are you looking forward to in the future of the MCU? Maybe you're excited for Avengers 4 and 5. I mean, they are big event movies, but the problem is I feel like a lot of the characters are going to make it kind of lame. It's not going to be as interesting as all the other past Avengers movies. Avengers 1, 2, 3, and 4, who were the main players in there? Captain America and Iron Man. And now they're gone. So it's going to be very weird. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Do you think the MCU can have Avengers movies without Iron Man and Captain America? The real Captain America and Iron Man, not a little teenage girl and then Falcon. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.